Hi everyone, this is Miss Osborne again, working on long division strategies. This is for the week of February 20th. I'm working on the second problem right here, and this will be place value sections method. I have it written on my board, so I'm just going to go ahead and write up 6,270 divided by 66 and start using the place value sections model. I've written my problem up, so now I'm going to go ahead and start my model. I always start with a rectangle. I put my divisor onto the side right here. Then I put my dividend into the middle, and my quotients are going to go up top. So I start this method by looking at, can 66 go into the number 6? No, it cannot. It cannot go into 62 either. So I know I'm working with 627. So I start thinking about what I can multiply 66 by to get close to that. I know 66 times 10 would be 660. I know that from my math that I learned in the last unit. So 1 times 6 is 6, and 1 times 6 is 6, adding the 0 for the place value there. The kids know that strategy. So I know 660 is too high. So I know that I might try by multiplying 66 by 9. This is what we call the high and low game. You play this throughout division, in your mind usually. So 6 times 9 is 54. So I'm carrying my 5. 9 times 6 is 54 again, but I'm adding 5 more, so that's 59. So I've got 954 here. I know that this number is really close to 627, so I'm going to go ahead and use my number 9. I put my 9 above the 7 because I used the 6, the 2, and the 7. So 9 times 66, so let me back up. I need to have a 0 here to hold my place value. So 9 times 66 is 594. And I know that with the 0, I need to make sure I have that place value down here. So I go ahead and subtract. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 minus 9 I can't do, and I know I need to borrow, so I go up and make that a 12, make this a 5. 12 minus 9 is 3. 5 minus 5 is 0, so I have 330 left over. I go over and I make another rectangle, so this is my problem up here, okay? I go through and make another rectangle because I have leftover numbers I need down here that I need to deal with. So I carry 330 over. I know that 66 cannot go into 3. I know that 66 cannot go into 33. So I know I'm going to be working with this full number, 330. So I'm going back to my math here because I always tell the kids it's important to leave the math because it may help you solve the equation down the line. So I know that 66 multiplied by 9 is 594. I need to go to 330. So that's a lot lower. So I'm going to do 66 times 5 just to get see where myself is, where I need to go higher or lower. So 66 times 5 plus I like to multiply by 5s because that's one of my favorite multiples. 6 times 5 is 30, so 0, carry your 3. 5 times 6 is 30 again, and 33. Wow, I had a super lucky pick. So I got 330 evenly. So I know that right here is 330. So I know the multiple I need is this 5 right here. So I carry my 5 over. I'm putting this above the 0 because I used 330 as a whole number. So I'm putting that 5 over the 0. So 5 times 66 is 330. And I know I have 0 remaining. So now I have these two quotients up top. So I need to go and add them together. 90 plus 5 is 95. So the answer to this problem is 95. So you can always go back and double check your work by multiplying your quotient and your divisor. Your divisor, your divisor, we say it two different ways, 95 by 66 to double check your work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. 5 times 6 is 30. 9 times 6 is 54, plus 3 more is 57. I'm scooting over my place value, so I'm adding my 0. 6 times 5 is 30. So again, I have my 3 up there still because that still works. 6 times 9 is 54, plus 3 more is 57. Go ahead and add these together. 0, 7, 12, carry my 1, 6. My answer matches my dividend, so I know I'm right. I hope you enjoyed that. That was place value sections. I'm going to scoot up a little bit closer so you guys can see. I'm actually going to see if I can, oh, I can't flip it around while I'm filming. So there's some place value sections, some more of my work. Okay, I'm going to scan over to my chart really quick so you guys can see that. And there's my whole chart right there. And the place value sections is up here. The digit by digits over here, and expanded notation. So that'll be my next video. Have a great night.